I'm just waiting. Just waiting to see people pop on. And there it is. Kathy Holmes is the first one on board. Hello, Kathy. I'm glad someone's watching. And Emerson is on board. My brother is number 2. And he is number 2 because he's a piece of No, because he's the second born in the family. My brother Emerson is not a piece of... But he is number 2. He is the middle son. The middle son. So, hey Jen, what you doing? I got a little fireside chat here. There's no fire in the fireplace, but I'm having a little chat here, nice and relaxed. My wife's jumped on. I see Connor's on board. Mark Meelan, how's it going? Good meal and feeling. I'm just going to keep promoting his company. My daughter Autumn, hello Z. My brother Z in the house. Brother from another mother. My brother Z. Z went to elementary school with Irene. Hello, Marcy. Good to see you on board watching. So, all right, we got a bunch of people on. I guess I'll get started here. The first thing I want to tell you is it's all going to be okay. You didn't miss it. That's the first time I said it in tonight's live. It's all going to be okay. So thanks for being here. Hello, Melissa. Good to see you there. Mo is watching. Hey, Mo, I love your interaction. I love your mom. Your mom has been interacting on my posts and the videos. It's great to see that. Love the love. I feel the love coming from Western New York. The 716 just raining down on the 315. Yes, Marcy, it's 2 nights in a row here in our cozy. This is the cozy living room here in the house. Hello, Julie. Julie is watching. Julie, I hope you're getting out there running. I got a run in today. I was climbing a massive hill on my run today. Someone said, you're brave. I'm like, I'm just running. There's no bravery with that. One foot in front of the other. That's all it is when you're out there running. You just focus on the next step. You don't want to look too far down the road. Maybe just enough. If there's a car coming at you, going to hit you. But you just one step at a time. You get there. You have fun. You enjoy the run while you're going. It's not. It's nothing crazy, And I don't think bravery has anything to do with it. I do appreciate the compliment she gave me. But when it all's said and done, there's a lot of people doing brave things out there in society right now. So there's a big announcement tomorrow night. I'm going to let you know about it. So make sure you're here tomorrow. Watch tomorrow's video. I'm going to have a big announcement. You do not want to miss it. Don't want to miss. No mask on. I don't have a mask on right now. I feel like I'm going streaking in the quad. You could really go streaking in the quad right now, and it's no risk. No risk. I mean, it's not even funny to even say it. Because there's nobody there. So just go, streak through the quad. No campus safety. No other students. No dare. Nobody's drunk. People might be drunk because that's about all people are doing these days, really, is just staying at home and drinking. Dan Burkout. Are you drinking? Dan Burkout. Hello, Allie. I see Jeff on board. Becky is watching. Cool to see you. I know Irene is drinking. You know why? Because I make a bevy for my baby. That's what I do. She likes to have a nightcap, so what do? I make a bevy for my baby every night that she wants one. Not necessarily every night. But if she asks, I'm the bartender. That's what I do. So yeah, you can go streaking in the quad. I feel like just people going around. Like if I went out to go grab something real quick into a store and I knew like I was not gonna bump into anybody else, and I just popped in, popped out, no mask, like really risky behavior. Could have gotten arrested possibly. Who knows? Hello, Anita. So today, and this is actually an everyday thing. We wake up, we work out, we eat, we shower, we get dressed. And so it's very particular. Irene, she does not like second showers. She will not. I don't care. Like I'll go. I have no problem working out, doing whatever we gotta do, shower, or maybe don't work out. But I'll eat and shower, and then I'll go and work out later in the day and get my second shower after that. I don't know why she's so opposed to it. Is anyone out there opposed to the second shower of the day? I am not. I enjoy it. I don't mind taking 2 showers. 3 is really crazy and rare, although it has happened on occasion. And I'll tell you when it's happened most frequently is playing in hockey tournaments. because if you got a couple games during the day, you need to shower after each game, or you're really, really stinky. So Irene hates second showers. Marcy loves second showers. Autumn says no. So are you a yes to second shower person, or are you a no second shower person? Just curious. What are you thinking? So that's that. How about this? And Irene kind of broached this. She had made a comment, and I kind of took it a little bit from there. But bums, homeless, panhandlers, where are they? Where are they right now? I don't see the people on the street corner asking for money. I'm not in New York City, but I saw some video from New York City, and it's like Times Square is a ghost town. There's nobody in costume. There's no panhandlers. Where are they? What are they doing? The homeless, not knocking them, homeless people, and this is the other thing too, like people get very animate about, we got to help the homeless. You know what? There are a lot of homeless people that don't want help. They're self-sufficient. When you try to help them, like you're taking away their pride. Like they can make it on their own. They've been making it this long on their own already. But where are they? So yeah. Oh, so Laura says no second shower. Okay. All right. But yeah, where are they? Where's the bums? Where's the homeless? Where's the panhandlers? You know, and that's the thing here in Utica. We have our very own Pride of Utica, local celebrity. I don't know if he has a home. I don't know, is he a bum? Because he really doesn't go bumming asking for things. He doesn't panhandle. Like, people just give him money. He doesn't even have to ask. Cigarettes, food, beer, drinks. You know who I'm talking about, Central New York. You know who I'm talking about, Utica. Who is our favorite bum? Who is the favorite vagrant in Utica? Because I miss him. I haven't seen him. That's right, Irene. Rainbow. Where is Rainbow? How is Rainbow doing? If you haven't seen Rainbow, he is an internet sensation. You can probably find him. But where is Rainbow? Is he okay? That's what I want to know, because that actually leads me to one of the things. He got the stimulus checks. You know, to get that stimulus check already, you need to have direct deposit. We don't have that. So we haven't got it. We're waiting for the paper to come in. Yeah. So where Rainbow has a home, he may, I don't know, can't confirm it or deny it. But where do you want to, when things do open up, where do you want to go? What's like one of the things that you want to go and do and enjoy and go to once everything opens up? Where is it going to be? Where, I'll tell you, one of the places that's on my list is going to Lava. I mean, I'm telling you, and for those of you that don't know, Lava is a nightclub at Turning Stone. I've had so many good times at Lava. Fun times with Irene and friends and family. Oh man, my Aunt Claudia came out with us one night. What a night. Oh God, so many good memories at Lava and having fun. But where do you want to go? I see Autumn saying that hockey at Morrisville. Sue says they're letting everyone out of prison. Sue, I'm not sure if that's the case. Becky wants to go to school. Autumn wish she could go back to school, but they just canceled Canterbury Prep School for the rest of the year, so she is not going back. Irene wants to go to casino and people watch. Well, that's cool. I mean, because if we go, you can do that, and we can get to Lava. The casino is a place to go for all sorts of entertainment. Because can you imagine when it all opens up? The casino really will be absolutely insane here in Central New York. Yeah, and I do look forward to getting back on the ice with Autumn and any other kids that want to go. Irene, yeah, we almost got arrested that night. There's been many almost arrested nights. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese, Aunt Claudia. I know who you're going to go to Chuck E. Cheese with. Your grandkiddos. Take them there and have a blast. It'll be so much fun. But yeah, where else, anybody that's watching, where else do you want to go? Where's the place that you want to go, think something to do that you're looking forward to when it all opens back up? I want to go have some fun. Make fun happen. All right. I got a bunch of notes. Yeah, because this is one of the things that happens at our family. Like, we sit around the table, we're eating, we'll have dinner and breakfast. The Cardinals baseball game. All right, Marcy. All right. Cool, cool. I want to get to watch the St. Louis Cardinals game, of course, versus the Mets. I will travel to St. Louis and watch the Mets play the Cards. That's right, Irene. Mets games. But, yeah, that's not going to be when things open back up. I have a feeling that seeing a Mets home game is going to be a ways off. That'll be one of the last things that gets opened back up. All right, Marcy, we're coming to St. Louis. We've made the drive before. We're coming. We'll go. We'll pick you up and go to a Cardinals and Mets game. And Claudia says Yankees Subway Series versus the Mets. That ain't happening this year. Ain't happening because first of all, if there is baseball this year and they even have it at their home ballparks, I'm telling you right now, they are getting rid of interleague play. I don't know if they've announced it or not, but there's no way they can do interleague. And so, I mean, they're going to have to focus on games against in-division opponents in their own league, and then maybe have home or away versus the other teams in their league for the other divisions. But, yeah, what goes up and down but never moves? All right, Emerson, that's a good question. Is it this rocking chair? I don't know. Is that the answer? Subway Series not happening this year, but we'll go. Aunt Sue, Aunt Claudia. All right. Yeah, so sitting around the table, we eat, and it's great. I really do enjoy this lockdown because we are having more fun as a family around the table eating. And some craziness. It's loud. It's insane. I was going to go live this morning just because they were all going nuts and yelling. 4 of them. I was just sitting there taking it in. But crazy things come out of their mouths. Like, just 2 nights ago, all of a sudden they're talking about porn stars. What? Like, coming out of Andrew and Autumn's mouth, talking about porn stars. They're talking about, and this is the crazy thing, right? Is that talking about girls that they went to school with that are porn stars. They're like, oh, look, here, she's a porn star now. Like, oh my God, like, we're having this discussion at dinner time. I can't even wrap my head around the fact that my kids are having this conversation with me right now. It's crazy. It's really crazy. But I guess, every porn star comes from some community somewhere, so why not Central New York? But hey, all right. There could be worse things. It's actually a legal job, so at least they're not criminals, which concerns me about what Aunt Sue was saying about, are they letting prisoners out of jails? I know that they were talking about it before. I just don't know to what extent and what types of criminals. I know people with very bad illnesses that were old and dying they were going to let out. Yeah. Ask Mike about his morning batting averages. Emerson missed batting averages. Autumn. Emerson missed batting averages. I don't even know what you're talking about, Autumn. But, yeah. Talk about like. So there's this game that I came up with my family. You might think it's child abuse. I like to think of it as encouraging vocabulary development. So if you haven't heard the story about the light game goes like this, is that if someone says like, you punch them. Yeah. In the leg, in the shoulder, we're not coming clear across the face, but you hit them and let them know that word is unacceptable. That the like game, because everybody, it's so frequent that people are saying like, and I was hearing it all the time, and I was done hearing it. So kids learned a lesson. They drilled me back. It's fun. You're driving the car. We're all talking. Someone says like, boom. Come up with a better word to say. So instead of something is like this, say something is similar to or akin to. Or if you're talking about enjoying something, instead of saying I like this, I like that, say I enjoy this. I'm enthusiastic about this. Come up with some better vocabulary development. And so we had a lot of fun with that. We haven't played the light game in a while. We might have to hop in the car tomorrow and play the light game. Just drive. We'll do it. Driving live, the light game with the Mishes, rolling with the Mishes. Might have to do that tomorrow afternoon. Get ready. Put your hockey equipment on, kids. I mean, that's the thing. My kids all played hockey. I played hockey. And so taking a beating and keep on ticking, like they're like Timex. They just keep rolling. And it's not even the same thing. A Timex is not a Rolex, but you know what the hell I'm talking about. So, tough kids. But Irene's the toughest of all of us. I'm the wimp. Irene, she's tough. She's tough, I'll tell you. So, the light game. Lots of fun and good. And that's the other thing, too, because people well, is it like something or is it something? Because I don't want to know what it's like. I want to know what it is. Just tell me. It's this. Not it's like this. Just tell me what it is. I can handle it. Hey, Lynn. Lynn's watching. Good to see you. So golf courses are opening up tomorrow. That changed real quick. That was quicker than the plastic bag ban. Yeah. Faster change than that. It was last Sunday they closed golf courses, and tomorrow golf courses open back up. With there is stipulation. No carts are allowed. So it's walking only. You can't go in the clubhouse, and you have to be a member of the course that you're going to. So they are able to sell memberships, and memberships have to be paid in full. But if you're a member of a course, you can go and golf tomorrow in New York again. Wow, that changed quick, didn't it? So, hello, Sandy. Good to see you. Golf courses open back up. Similar to the light game, there's something I learned a lesson, and tonight I'm really it's not just tonight, but I need to make sure I'm more cognizant of what I'm saying and speaking, and refrain from curse words when unless it's absolutely necessary. I don't know when it is necessary, but I would swear I don't want to say frequently, but I would swear on the bench coaching or on the ice coaching kids. It's funny, though, because I wouldn't necessarily swear when I would coach baseball or softball or soccer. But what is it that when you step on the ice, when you're in the hockey rink, that all of a sudden it's acceptable to swear at 8-year-old kids? I don't know, but it happens, and I'm guilty, was guilty, and I'd swear at kids all the time. I would just swear at them. I'd swear in general. F-bombs, it didn't matter. It would all come out. I mean, there might be some limits on what they might hear, but they would hear just about every curse word you could think of. Sandy, that's right. I mean, there's a hockey mom, right? She understands. Hockey moms are the worst. When you're caught up in the moment, swearing happens at the hockey rink. So, but anyway, so this goes back to, I was coaching locally in Southern New York, but then Autumn went out and started playing hockey in Rochester, and that first year with Rochester, coaching, the head coach, Ned Corbett, I was just coaching the way I coach, and I'd be swearing, and he pulled me aside one time, he's like, listen, Mish, you can't do that anymore. We don't do that here. And I was like, I don't know, it's going to be tough to change. I mean, I've been coaching like this for, at that time, it was 23 years. 23 years. And that's the kind of language that's been coming out of my mouth. And you want me to change that now? And he's like, I know you can do it. And so, okay. And I swore, and he let me know. I was like, yeah, that's just not, you can't do that anymore. It's not going to work. And then called me on it again, and then he said, listen, next time I'm going to just drill you. I'm going to drill you. And so we're on the bench one time coaching, and I got a tattoo on my arm. It's my only tattoo. I'll get more tattoos once things open back up. But I got this tattoo, and I didn't have it for too long. I mean, it was maybe, I don't know, it healed. It wasn't like that recent, but it hadn't been like for years. And so I swore on the bench. I think I dropped an F-bomb. It wasn't even necessarily at the kids. I just dropped an F-bomb. And I didn't even see it coming. He just hauled and just totally drilled me right in the shoulder. I'm telling you, that ink that was set in there, it all of a sudden, like, I thought it like blue and yellow, and it wasn't like 5 days later, like as it was healing, like I'm talking, it like blew the color out of my tattoo. Drilled me. I was sore and hurting for a long, long time. I learned my lesson though. I don't think I swore again. So nobody's sitting here to drill me. But Steve Kelly, I think, made a comment this morning or yesterday about my video and saying that he can sit here with a 5-second delay and he can press the button when I swear, just bleep it out. All right. So yeah, I learned my lesson swearing on the bench. Animals. How about this? So I heard this story. Well, first of all, let me tell you about animals. Animals really, are they supposed to be in the house? I mean, they're supposed to be outside. Animals are supposed to be outside, but we bring our animals in. Oh, Kathy's on. Perfect person to be here for this discussion. Kathy, I'm sure you're going to shed some light on this. So animals should be outside. Cats, dogs, birds. I mean, obviously, if you let them outside, they're going to go. But for whatever reason, as humans, we bring these animals into caged areas. And guess what? How does it feel right now? How does it feel right now? Because we're caged. We're caged. How does it feel? We're the caged animals. But Kathy, so this is the story here. I'm glad you're on. I hear this because animals, they can lick their own butthole, right? Most of them, good number of them. I know dogs and cats, right? I mean, you got to clean it. They don't have toilet paper. They weren't worried about the toilet paper shortage. Not at all. Not at all. That's our problem. That's human problem. That's first world problems. Toilet paper. But animals, they can lick their own butt, clean their own butt. But I heard about this story about someone that we know who takes their dog outside, had their dog goes number 2, and then they wipe their dog's butt. They wipe their dog's butt. They're taking that joy away from that animal with nature ingrained in that animal to just go and lick its own butt. Take it away. Eons of evolution, if you believe in evolution. Eons of evolution. Or maybe it was just their creation. God said, thou shalt lick your own butt. Thank you, God. Whatever it is. But taking away that which the animal has had its whole life. I want to lick my own butt. Cannot. Now its butt tastes like paper. Or some sort of cleaning agent. I feel bad for the dog. All right. Enough about that. What else I got? Talking about food or poop. Let me go right to food because it's just one pathway. It goes in here, comes out there. Food. Today we got fish fry from Cavallo's. Cavallo's right here in New Hartford. They had a ridiculous deal. It was $8.99. $8.99 for a haddock fish fry. It was this big. It was big. It was like pizza box big. Like we bought 3 of them, and they came in a pizza box, 3 pieces, and it took up the whole size of the box, 3 pieces, and that's how long and wide it was. It was this big. It was really, really good. They did not have the rice pilaf. We were very disappointed though, because the rice pilaf at Cavallo's, Tom Cavallo's in New Hartford, is really good. They did not have that. Couldn't get that as a side, so we got onion rings, which were okay. Their fries are very thin fries, like those thin, almost like, is it handicap fries? Like I'm talking, not even like those matchstick, like thin fries. Not a fan of those. They weren't bad. I'm just not a fan. And Marcy, you like food? I got some food for you. Hold on, you stick around. We got some food going on here. Hey Trisha, you drinking tonight? Your sister getting on you yet? Oh gosh. Hey, listen. So yeah, the fish fry at Cavallo's good. How's that Tinder game working for you guys out there? Just wondering. I mean, like, I said, like, I just felt it. Did someone just hear me say that word and they just drilled me right in the shoulder? I felt it. But seriously, how's that Tinder game working? Because I got to imagine this COVID. I said I wouldn't talk about it tonight. I'm not trying to talk about that, but I'm just talking about the circumstances in society right now. So I guess I'm not talking. But circumstances in society, how that's messing up that whole hookup game. How do you social distance? You don't social distance with Tinder. How's that working out there? What's your profile pic like? I mean, people putting the mask pics out there. I know people have them like on face. Dang, I said it again. But I know people are putting it on Facebook. They've got their mask pic for their profile pic. Are people putting that on their Tinder or Bumble pic? Is that what they got? Masks? Or are they using real pictures from today? Or are they using their pictures from 10 years ago when they were in better shape, a little bit younger, looking better, possibly? I don't know. So if anybody's out there on the Tinder thing, Connor says Bumble. How's that working out, Connor? How's that Bumble game going these days? Just wondering. Just wondering. Oh, gosh. Irene, I don't even know what that is, Irene. Is that... Oh, Irene's giving the punch. She's giving the punch to drill me. Funny. If she comes running in from the other room, you'll see me run out. I'm surprised Autumn hasn't come running in, because Autumn is a bully. Autumn's a bully. Autumn was the nicest kid. She was my favorite child, and she's really turned the corner. She's going downhill. Andrew's in first place right now. Pole position in the family. Andrew's been doing good things lately. Man, he's moved up the ranks. Autumn, she's a bully. She is a bully. Man. All right. Don't ask questions. All right, Emerson. What do I want to tell you about? What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. It's beer 30. How about this? So, Saranac, Varick Street, by the way, I was talking about Rainbow earlier. That's where you would find Rainbow, on Varick Street. So, breakfast stout, but it's never too late to have breakfast. How do you open this? This is high alcohol content, 10.5%, 50 IBUs. And I like, oh, shoot! I enjoy stouts. I do not enjoy the taste of IPAs, typically. Stouts is where it's at. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. When you tip me over, I don't even know. Hey Phil, Phil's on board. How do you open these? Because these are not twist off. How do you do that? Hey Dan, I have not tried the new Saranac Seltzer. We will have to try that, Dan. Dan, as I said, Dan, the other day, is if you need anything, we will ship it out to you. We'll hook you up from the CNY out to Las Vegas. But how do you open this? I do not have a bottle opener, but I do have a hockey stick. That's what you do in the locker room, baby. That's how you do it in the locker room. No bottle openers. Hockey sticks. From the bottle or from the glass? Are you a bottle drinker or a glass drinker? What's your thing? Hey, Jason, what is going on? Let's go Mets. I am a glass drinker. I enjoy a little head on my beer. And I just feel as though it tastes better that way. So Irene is a glass drinker. How do all of you enjoy your beers? Phil says from the bottle. We got glass, we got bottle. Bottle is glass, but I'm talking about the pint glass, right? So don't anybody get technical on me here. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is good. Really enjoy it. Probably get halfway through this and have a buzz. What else? Oh, food, because I've got to go with this. I still don't know how to say this, and I really don't care. It's good. This company here, is it Faggy? Faggy? Faye? Faya? I don't know. And it even says on there, it'll say pronounced F-A-Y-E-H with a exclamation point. It says it right on there, but is it fa, fe, ye, ya, fa, ye? Do I have to exclaim the second part of it because it's got the exclamation point? Fire! I'm on fire! I don't know. Can anyone tell me? But you can't tell me because you can write it down. It's still not going to help. I want to hear it. But this is great. There's no added sugar. It's coffee yogurt with hazelnuts. It's so good. So good. And it's made here in New York. Oh, see, that's another question. Are you a licker or a spooner? I'm telling you. Things can go really south in people's minds. Because I'm just asking serious questions, and you either lick or you use your spoon to scrape it off. Or do you just say, I don't even care about that little bit, I throw pennies on the ground? What kind of person are you? I want my value. I'm on it. I want the value. But it's good. So coffee, yogurt, no sugar added, and hazelnuts. Chopped hazelnuts. And if you do this when you get these flippy thingies, I always want to make sure I got it all out. I want maximum value. Dump it in and just enjoy it. I enjoy my yogurt. I have to have yogurt every day. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. Frozen yogurt, not necessarily a fan of. It's got to be this type. I like this brand, Chobani, Noosa. I enjoy my yogurt. That's the crusty part. You don't eat the top. We're not talking about muffins. Muffins. That's another one, top or bottom. Again. But seriously, top or bottom of the muffin? Can't even say muffin top. It all comes down to interpretation. But I enjoy the bottom. I enjoy the bottom. It's the bottom of that muffin is softer, it's moister. Irene despises the word moist. Disposition, she despises it. Justin Eberly is watching. Justin, how many times, if you're still on, how often did I swear coaching you in hockey, Justin? I mean, how much? And then Carrie's watching. Of course, Carrie's brother Paul and I played hockey together and then coached together, coached high school. Paul, good times coaching. We had lots of good memories. Good times. But yes, so, okay, there's lots of questions here. So, are you a muffin top person or a muffin bottom person? Because I enjoy the bottom. Okay, so this is good though, really good. So stout beer, breakfast stout beer, and coffee yogurt with hazelnut. What are you eating at 10:41 at night? I'm just getting going. So, if you want to hang out at 11 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock, Cinderella, she's still okay. What else I gotta tell you? I really don't have too much more. Oh, I got a couple more. Don't talk with your mouth full, said nobody in my family. My family can't keep their mouth shut. Someone's always got something to say. And I'm not even just talking about this immediate family, because Allison is, my daughter Allison, she doesn't know when to shut up. If she's watching, I love you, Allison. Number one in our hearts. Okay. Because Autumn is dropping. Autumn's dropped down the list. So Allison, you got ways to move up, kid. All right. So I said this before, big announcement tomorrow. You'll want to be on tomorrow. But I'm not done yet. I still got some more things to talk about. Sunflower seeds. Where are you coming from this with it, Aunt Claudia? All right. Dan is hitting some sushi burritos. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to have to come out to Vegas. We're coming to Vegas, Dan. You're going to have to show us around, bro. I know you will. I want to tell you about this. So, tuberculosis. Tuberculosis. I believe I read somewhere recently about tuberculosis saying that it killed something around the figure of 1 out of 7 people in prior to, say, 1950, but going back to the 1800s, 1700s. It was around for 3, 4, 5,000 years. I don't know. So tuberculosis was rampant in high density population areas, cities, places such as the city of New York. By the way, Manhattan is Kings County. If you're ever looking up stats and you want to find out what's going down in Manhattan, it's Kings County. Just in case you were wondering. So I wanted to tell you about this, though, is that telling you about tuberculosis. Here's why. Because tuberculosis was around for a long, long time. It was a deadly lung. It still is around. About 20,000 Americans get that per year. Very treatable now. Again, it wasn't back in the 90s. Things blew up. Crazy. AIDS and the immunotherapy drugs caused this whole resurgence of tuberculosis, and especially in places such as New York City and LA, very much so New York. And so with this tuberculosis thing that affected humanity worldwide for hundreds of years, thousands of years, in the 1800s, late 1800s, there was, if anyone is familiar with Tupper Lake, New York, up in the Adirondacks, there is the sanitarium up there, the Trudeau Sanatorium, actually, I believe. The Trudeau Sanatorium in Tupper Lake, New York, and where people went from New York City, because back then they didn't have vaccines, they didn't have antibiotics, so there was this breakthrough treatment to deal with this lung condition that was killing people, lots of people. In fact, even in the mid to late 1800s in New York City, New Orleans, the death rate, not even infection rate, but the death rate for 1,000 people, not even 1,000 people that got it, we're talking about 1,000 people. Of 1,000 New Yorkers, the rate varied anywhere from 2 out of 1,000 to 12 out of 1,000. And unfortunately, the dividing line too, the higher end of that spectrum was, there was racial differences, disparity, that's what it would be. So anyway, going back to this tuberculosis thing. So tuberculosis, rampant, it's worldwide, and it's killing people for eons, and eventually someone says, hey, why don't we take these people out of this compacted environment and bring them up to where there's not many people, and we're just going to have them stay in these healing cabins and healing houses and let them get fresh air, fresh food, fresh water, sunshine, get outside. And up there in the mountains, the air is thinner, the air is cleaner, it's cooler. Get these people into that environment. And what do you think happened to those people that went from New York City with tuberculosis when there was no vaccine and no antibiotics, and they went to Tupper Lake and places such as that? What do you think happened? Did they die? Or did they get healed? Did their body heal itself? Did their body naturally fight things off because they were in a good, healthy, clean environment? Well, I'm sure you know the end of the story on that one, is that the people went there, they got well, and then they had immunity. So That was there. That sanatorium in Tupper Lake. That was there from the late 1800s to 1950. 1950s was when antibiotics and vaccines came through. Actually, the vaccines, I believe, hit around 1920s, in that range, and then the antibiotics hit. The antibiotics really were the key thing that helped knock that out, and that's the standard of care with someone with tuberculosis now, is that they'll get that. But yeah, so some cool things. So look up the Trudeau Sanatorium, Tupper Lake, New York. Cool story. And there was multiple sanatoriums all over that were similar to that. But they had so many people that would come up from New York City to that one place that actually they had to have other local communities around Tupper Lake start taking these people and housing people, because it was such an effective way to allow people to heal. So cool thing. Check that out. Hey, tomorrow is Sunday. Sunday is the day of rest, so they say. Of course, these days just go together for so many people now. A lot of rest or work, whatever you want to do. But here's something that I'm going to challenge, because I put this challenge out. It's 10:49, but I challenge people. So here's what I challenge you to do: is what do you want to have? What do you want to have that I don't know. What do you want to have? Take a piece of paper. This is a challenge. Take a piece of paper tonight. Write down what you want to have. Whatever it is, it doesn't even matter. Be crazy or be something that have something that you want to have tomorrow, or something you want to have a year from now. I don't know, but what do you want to have? So write that down. I want to have blank, whatever it is, and then you have to work backwards from there, because there's this process of having something, is that you've got to be something and then do something to have something. So if you want to have something, what do you have to do to get it? And so what would be one step that you can do tomorrow that will help you get to whatever it is? And then the other part of it is, what do you have to be? So those are the three things you need to write on a piece of paper tonight, is that you want to write, and actually you have to build from the bottom up. So on the bottom of the paper, write, I want to have whatever it is. And then you're going to say, I am going to do, write it. And then say, I must be whatever it is that you have to be. Because it's who you are. It's who you have to be that's going to allow you to be able to do what you got to do to be able to have what you want to have. Because you really can have anything that you want. And I'll talk more about this in other videos. But you can have anything you want. It's not some pie in the sky sort of thing. It's not some uber optimistic thing that's coming out of my mouth. But I am telling you with certainty, you can have anything you want. But you must write it down. And then you must figure out tomorrow what is one thing you can do. There might be 12 things you can do, but what is one thing you can do to get you on that path? And before you even do that, at the top of that page, you have to write who you have to be. I must be whatever it is. So, quick little exercise here. Let's say this. Say you want to be a millionaire. So, or if you want to be $1 million, you want to have $1 million. So you could write, I want to have $1 million. How are you going to get there? What do you have to do? Well, how much money do you have right now? You have to save, set aside, be disciplined, right? So you now have to write down, I will, what did I say? You're going to say, I will do this. Set aside $1, $5, $10, $20, and put it in an envelope that you're going to be able to take to your bank or whatever. Or stuff it all under your mattress. $1 million. You could have the $1 million mattress. But whatever it is, you have to set something aside. So do that. And then what do you have to be? You write, I must be disciplined. Or I must be decisive. Or I must be driven. Something. Write those down. So start at the bottom with what you want to have. Then say what you have to do. And then who you must be. And now that you've written those down, Say it tonight before you go to bed. And after you say it in order of be, do, have, fold it up, put it underneath your pillow, nighty-night. That's my challenge to you. You can have anything that you want. Just like I've been saying for the past 33 days, it's all going to be okay. But it's not because I say it. It's all going to be okay because you know it, you believe it, you own it, and you are taking disciplined actions, thought, intelligent processes to get that, to be that way, to have that. And that's why I know it's all going to be okay. I love you. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.